Hey everyone, Flora Sage here, and I have a question for you. And this question is powerful. And it's not only powerful, but the answer to this question literally is everything. The answer to this question will determine the rest of your life. It really, truly will. So, the question that I have for all of you is, what do you want? What do you want? I want you to get out a piece of paper. I'm going to kind of coach you, a little workshop a little bit right now. So I want you to get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down, what do you want? You could just say, what do I want? Hi to all of you who are popping in. April, Daniel, Tony, Paul, Sarah, Jeanette, Justinia, yay! Okay, so get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down on the top of the piece of paper, what do I want? That's the question. What do I want? And I want you to write your answer. What do I want? We're going to do a little workshop here. And if you want to post them in the comments below, go for it. We've got Michael, Candace, yay! All right, Teresa, Sarah. What do you want? What do I want? You can post it in the comments if you want to. You can post it on your piece of paper, write it on your piece of paper, but what do I want? The answer to these three questions I'm getting ready to ask you literally is everything. It literally is everything. So, what do I want? I will wait while you do this. It's that important. Just feel out the answer. What do I want? What do I want? Hi, Selena. Yay! I know there's a little bit of a delay when we're on Facebook Live, but go ahead and just type in the answer. What do you want? Or you can write it out on your piece of paper. For those of you who are just joining, write it out. April says, oh my God, I literally wrote down in my journal this morning, I need to figure out what I want. Jack, perfect, April. Perfect. We're workshopping right now. So do this. Get out a piece of paper. Hi, Jackie. And just write down, what do I want? And just take a deep breath. Go into your center. Find your heart space. And really ask yourself, what do I want? And just feel it out. What do I want? And then let me know in the comments when you're done. You can just write done. This is what I usually do with my students. So write in the comments when you're done, or if you want to share what you want, go ahead and do that. And then I have a second question for you. This is really good stuff. So, let me know when you're done. Y'all just can't be bystander. You can't just be watching. You have to participate today, okay? Give me some love hearts. Give me a yes if you are participating. Give me a done. Selena said done. Perfect. Awesome. Yay. I will wait because this is that important. And then we're going to go on to question number 2. Jackie says, done. Perfect. Awesome. I love it. Tony said, done. Perfect. Awesome. Yay. April says, done. Perfect. 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 We'll wait for a few more of you to do this. This is some good stuff. Kelly, hi. I want help speaking my message, abundance, and traveling the world. Yay. Holly says, my boyfriend out of jail without going to prison. Jelena says, done. Awesome. I love this. I love this. You all rock. Okay. Ready? This is the second question. I want you to write this question down. So the first question was, what do I want? The second question is, Sarah said, I recently spent the day figuring it out and writing it out. Perfect. 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 I love, love, love this process. Awesome. Okay. Second question. I want you to write this down. What do I really want? Okay. So now what do I want? You get the surface stuff out of the way. All right. The second thing is, What do I really want? Now we're getting a little bit deeper, okay? What do you really want? So write this out, and then when you're done, you can share it in the comments, or you can just write done. Done with question number 2. Let me know. And if you're just joining us, get a piece of paper and answer the first question is what do I want? Once you're done with that, ask yourself, what do I really want? Holly says a baby. Okay, perfect. Now we're getting deeper, people. This is good. Kelly said to live life out loud. Awesome. Selena said done. Perfect. So good. So freaking good. Tony says done. I keep wanting to say bam when I see her name. Yay. Awesome. We'll wait for a few more of you to finish up for question number 2. What do you really want? And this is the people that go through this who actually take the time to answer this honestly they just like, holy shit, I can't believe this is what I actually got. Jackie said peace and harmony for myself and my family. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, I love it. April says, done! Without so many words. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Jelena says done. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I really, truly hope that I'm pronouncing it right. All right, a few more of you. Let me know when you're done. I'm not going to go any further. I really want to make sure that we're all literally and figuratively on the same page. So, what do I want? Just surface level. What do I really want? Getting a little bit deeper. Okay. Ashley says, hi, hello. Lori, hi Lori, hi Ashley. So if you're just joining, get out a piece of paper and write down, what do I want? And write out the answer. The second question is, what do I really want? We're going a little bit deeper. So now, Dawn says to sit down and write my book. Perfect. Perfect. All right, you guys ready for the third question? Selena said, the Spice Girls song is going through my... Tell me what I want, but I really, really want. I did not even think about that. That is freaking awesome. But that actually brings us to the third question. What do you really, really want? Selena, that's freaking awesome. Oh my God. I wish I had like another stereo that I'd be like, bam, there you go. I'd play that song. That's epic, Selena. I love it. Ashley says, I want to become a spiritual coach. Awesome. Perfect. That is so perfect. I do that. I can help you with that. PM me and we can talk, because I actually have a program running right now where I'm teaching people how to become a coach, and you can jump on in the program if you really, really want that. So, okay. Question number 3, what do I really, really want? Okay, we're getting deeper now. Okay, Jackie says to make a difference. Perfect. Okay, in what way? In what way do you want to make a difference? Okay, so Ashley, for you, for your spiritual coaching, what was the pivotal moment that brought you to the place where you felt called and guided to be a spiritual coach? Okay. Ashley says, thank you, I have. Perfect. Yay. Awesome. All right. So go ahead, if you want to share what you really, really want, go ahead and post it in the comments below, and I'll give you some little tips or some guidance. Holly says to get off of disability by writing my book about my childhood trauma. Perfect. Now, Holly, I don't know the extent of your disability, but is it through the state that you're disabled? And how would writing your book help get you off of disability? A lot of people, they feel like, oh, if I write a book and I publish it, I'm going to make millions. You could potentially, but typically when you write a book, you have to sell, I mean, most books don't sell, well, they sell about 1,000 copies. It's really challenging if you don't have a publisher. It's really challenging to do certain things. And so a lot of people think that writing a book will solve all of their financial problems. I'm not here to poo-poo it. Okay, I'm not. But I really want you to get very clear about what really is involved and what really is at stake here. And writing a book is one thing, but you have to then be willing to go market yourself. You have to be willing to go and do the legwork. You know, if you have a traditional publisher, you still have to do the legwork. They basically publish it and put their name, you know, behind you, but then you are responsible for doing all the book signings. So are you willing to then do those book signings? Are you willing to do all the legwork that is needed to actually sell the book? Okay. And what difference are you hoping to make by writing about this particular thing? And is it going to, so how is that going to get you off of disability? Okay, I know I'm throwing a lot of questions at you. You can rewind this and rewatch those and answer all these questions, okay? Again, when I coach, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I try to play devil's advocate. I try to allow you to see all sides of the picture so that you can really have a clear head and a clear mind on how to move forward. Let me see. Sarah says, I really, really want to stop my own BS from stopping myself from being happy. Okay, so how have you stopped yourself in the past? How have you stopped yourself in the past? And most people have some type of self-sabotaging behaviors that they use to stop themselves. So, yeah, ask yourself, how have you stopped yourself from being happy? What have you been doing? Now, you don't have to share that with me, but get really real with yourself and say, all right, so right now is the time. I'm calling myself on my own bullshit. What's the bullshit that I'm doing? What's the bullshit excuse? What's the bullshit behavior that I'm engaging in that is causing me to be stuck where I'm at? Okay, so call yourself right now. Literally start writing it out right now as we are on the line together. Kelly said, to get my message that I received when I died the first time to others. Perfect. Okay, how can you do that? Without excuses. Without excuses. I know your situation. I know that you're overseas, and I know that you have some restrictions based on the country that you're in. But how can you work around that? If this was a life or death situation and you had to share your message, no pun intended. Okay, but if you had to, how would you do it? What would you do? What measures would you take to get your message out there? Start free, just totally free writing. Just get them all out, okay? Ashley said, for me, it's always been there, and I'm a healer, so I'm doing it. So I will be doing it in a professional sense because I already do this. Perfect. Okay, so what's stopping you from doing coaching right now? What's stopping you from just saying, I'm a coach? Dawn says, to pay off bills and pay for my daughter's dance. Perfect. So how can you create a plan of action to create or earn extra money so that you can start to pay those bills off? You could get a second job. You could get a third job, depending. You could restructure your budget. You could create a budget. So how can you earn extra money to pay those bills off sooner? Okay, Dawn? Jackie said, a difference in people's lives spiritually and emotionally. Cool. Okay, how so? How? Keep digging deeper. Keep digging deeper. Holly says, yes, I can't work, but I can sit and write out mainly to help others that I've gone through similar situations. Okay, but how is that going to get you off of disability? Or is that just kind of a byproduct of, you know, since you're on disability, while you're on it, you're going to be, you know, writing. So what would it look like to be off of disability for you? Okay. So I want all of you to recognize what I'm doing here. I'm allowing you to see a different way to look at this. I'm allowing you, and I'm giving you the opportunity, not allowing you, I'm giving you the opportunity to dig deeper and to maybe think about things that you, may not have thought about before about your situation. Kelly said, working on that, finding that American VA, getting my book proposal proof edited, and writing classes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Kelly, I want you to reach out to my assistant, Terry at florsage.com. I think you have her email address already. Ask her if she has any VA recommendations. Actually, hang on. I know the perfect VA for you. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Email me and I will give you the name of her. Oh my God, she's amazing. She's in Maryland. She's epic. She's freaking epic. You're gonna freaking love her. And she's super, super good at what she does. So email me and I'll send you her information. Ashley said to be more confident in my own skin, and I'm already creating the time that, I'm already creating the time as that was my issue, which I quit my job this week and next week is a new beginning. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully you have savings saved up so that you can maintain your current lifestyle while you are building your coaching business. So perfect to be, okay, so so you want to be more confident in your skin so that you can actually feel confident in coaching others. Is that correct? And then you're already creating the time. Okay, perfect. So what other questions do you all have for me about what you really, really want and how you can start to go get it? Basically, you just figure out, okay, what do I really, really want? And then how can I look at this and pick it apart and figure out what's the best course of action for me? Ashley says yes. Perfect. Okay, so perfect. Now, every coach has a coach. Every healer has a healer, which you know because you're already a healer. So I would recommend getting yourself a good business coach that can help you structure and create your business. So that you can, for one, start getting clients, and two, start making a name for yourself and branding yourself, and all that fun stuff. Selena says you already have me tuning in deeper about it. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Selena says thinking. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. So if you're just tuning in, get out a piece of paper. Thinking. Hold on. You've already got me thinking deeper about it. Perfect. Perfect. Ashley said, thank you very much. You're very, very welcome, Ashley. All right. So if you're just tuning in, get out a piece of paper, write down at the top, what do I want? The next question is, what do I really want? And then the next question is, what do I really, really want? And if you want to play the Spice Girls music in the background as you're doing it, feel free. Thank you, Selena. But then I want you to look at the answer that you wrote down about what you really, really want and how can you actually go about and make it happen. One of the things that we were just talking about today in my Elevate program, we did our second bonus training today about actions or decisions and the power of just deciding something, and then actions. And it was a really good solid hour of really just epic channeled flow. And hang on, I need my hanky. I've got allergies. I apologize, that's so gross. Here, look at the landscape while I'm blowing my nose. Okay, sorry. So where was I going? Oh yeah, so we were talking about the power of making a decision and the power of just deciding, really. And that's the thing, is that when you want something, do you really want it, or do you really, really want it? You know what I mean? Because I hear people all the time, oh yeah, I want to lose weight, or oh yeah, I want to save money, or I want to take this class, or I want to go on vacation, and they never do it. And then they say, oh, I really want to do that. Oh. And then they maybe get a magazine, or they buy a book, and maybe they do this and do that, and they don't. That's it. That's all the farther that they go. And then somebody says, oh, you know, I really, really want that. And you can feel the difference between, oh yeah, I want that, and then I really, really want that. And when somebody really, really wants something, usually they have just decided, you know what? I really, really want this. And then they start thinking and pondering and letting that thing meander through their brain and say, how can I actually get this thing? How can I actually achieve this particular goal? And that's when the magic happens, my friends. That is when you start to think outside of the box. That's when you start to recognize all the opportunities before you. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So many times I see people trying to figure stuff out themselves, and you don't have to do that. If you want to do something, chances are somebody else has done it before. They've left the roadmap for you. All you have to do is ask them and say, hey, could you show me how to do this? You know? Holly said, thank you very much. You're having me thinking too. Good. Don says, my book is on my disability from age 16 through now and my journey along the way. Perfect. You could do a series of books. You could do a children's book for like young kids. You could do one on, I mean, all the different stages of life, obviously, but yeah, you could do a children's book on like who you were before your disability and then how your disability has changed you and how it has benefited your life, the wisdom that you've learned from it, the aha moments that you've gained. Oh my gosh, huge, huge, huge. I'm 20% disabled through the VA because my broken back. It's been fused now, but I'm still working through the healing process of that. But yeah, I mean, disability, regardless of how extreme or not extreme it is, it poses a whole different set of challenges for the people. And I think that is something that is much, much needed in our society, is to kind of see what it is like for someone who is disabled. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be really big too. Oh my gosh. Yay! So, yeah, think about, what do you really, really want? And are you willing to go get it? Are you willing to do what it takes to actually get that thing in your life? Really just get real with you. Just say, am I willing to do what it takes? Am I really willing to do what it takes? Some people might say, nope, I'm not. Or they say, well, I want to, but I don't have the money, or I don't have the time. That's just an excuse. That is just an excuse. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. Everybody has opportunities to get scholarships, to get grants, to get people backing them that have been there, done that. There's always, where there's a will, there is a way, my friends. Oh my gosh, but you've got to be willing to recognize your excuses when you say them. You have to be willing to recognize, no time, that's just an excuse. Get up earlier, go to bed later, okay? I don't have the money. Ask if they have scholarships. Work a second job, seriously. If you want something bad enough, you've got to be willing to just do the work. You have to. I mean, that's just it. You just have to decide. So, I recently heard not recently. Okay. Years ago, I heard this metaphor, and I just recently heard it again, and it reminded me of it, and I was like, oh my God, that was such an amazing metaphor. From one of my mentors, and it was really, really powerful. And, actually, I'm not going to share it with you just yet. I think I'm going to share that with you tomorrow, because it's already 25 minutes on this live stream. So what I want you to do, okay, is I want you to look at what you've just written down for yourself, okay? I want you to look at what you want, what you really want, and then what you really, really want. And then I want you to ask yourself, am I really, really willing to do the work? Am I really, really willing to do whatever it takes? Okay? And get really honest with, some of you might be like, no, I'm not willing to do the work. I don't have the energy. So then you really, really probably not want it yet. You don't want it yet. Most of us don't make a change until we get to a breaking point. Most people won't make a change until they snap. They get fired. Their partner asks them for a divorce, or their partner cheats on them, or they get deathly ill and then they snap out of it. They break a bone. I mean, there's a bankruptcy or a foreclosure. Most people won't make a change until shit hits the fan. Honestly. I see it all the time in my coaching practice. People will come and they'll book an individual session, which are not cheap. And I do that purposely because I want people who want to change. I want them to prove that they're willing to invest in themselves. Because I've had people that have booked sessions with me at a lower cost and they don't do the work. They don't do the work. And that's why I price my things the way that I do, because I want people who are willing to invest in themselves. I want people to know that their time with me is precious, and I honor that because, I mean, you guys see my free stuff all the time. My paid stuff is even like 1,000 times better, okay? But think about, I see people all the time coming to me and they're like, oh my God, Flora, shit's hit the fan. I don't know what to do. Help. I'm like, all right, so we talk about what's going on. We look at their options and they're not willing to do the work. And I'm like, well, sorry, I can't help you then. Well, that's what I'm paying you for. I'm like, I'm not doing you're the one that has to do the work. I'm here to help guide you to possible solutions and to help you in doing so and support you and give you all kinds of resources so that it's easier for you to do it. But you're the one that actually has to take that next step. You're the one that actually has to take action, and all of a sudden people are like, oh shit, okay, so what actions should I take? Or what do I need to take? Or what do I want to take? So then we figure that out. And then they realize through some coaching that the next step is actually pretty easy. So I guide them in that next step, and then that next step, and then that next step. And then all of a sudden, their life looks totally different, and they're so much happier, and they're living in a way that they are just like, holy shit, Flora, I'm so happy. My life looks so different. This is one of the things that I hear time and time and time again from my coaching clients, is they're like, my life looks so different now than when I started coaching with you. It's just mind-blowing. And the thing is they didn't make one epic leap. They didn't run a marathon after the first time we met. No, it was one baby step at a time. And that's what I can help you with. If you're willing to walk with me side by side, hand in hand, together, okay? If you're willing to do the work and you want me to help you, usher you into that new paradigm, into the new way of being, into that new way of living, let me know. Reach out to me. PM me here on Facebook or click the link below. This is the one time of year that I accept new coaching clients. I only accept 5 in each spot. I've got a VIP Unlimited, Premier, and a Basic. A couple of those spots are already taken. I'm going to be talking to those clients next week. And if they want to stay on with me, then they're going to secure their spots. So if you want in, I really have a feeling that all of my coaching spots are going to be filled up and full by the end of October. So if you want to work with me over the next year, if you really are just tired of the bullshit, if you're tired of the excuses, if you're tired of feeling stuck and being stuck and living the way that you're living, reach out to me because I can help you. I can help you make changes. I can help you make progress. And I can help you take one baby step at a time. Even if you're freaking scared as all get out. And even if you have no freaking idea what to do, I can help with that. All right? So, click the link below. Sign up for a free session. I'm going to add more sessions today because I've got a lot of them filling up. And like I said, I really truly believe that all my coaching spots for the next year are going to be full this month in October because I have a lot of people that I'm already talking with. I have my current, coaching clients. If they want to choose to stay, they're going to be taking up some spots. So let me know if you want me to be on your side with you every step of the way this next month, or not this next month, yes, this next month and this next year. Because I'm telling you, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. But you have to be willing to ask yourself, not just, what do I want or what do I really want? You really have to say, what do I really, really want? And am I willing to do what it takes to get it? Really. So click the link below, sign up for a session, or PM me and we'll talk, okay? I'm here for you, and I know that you can do this. I know that you're really ready for change, and I know that you're really ready for something more. You're really, really ready for something more, all right? Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to share with you the metaphor that I heard many, many years ago, but was reminded by my mentor about it just a couple days ago, just recently. And it's really freaking epic. All right. Okay. See you back here tomorrow. PM me, click the link below, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye-bye.